And evening, folks. The kids are gone and they had a nice meal. People are asking me about my tacos. It's just plain ground beef, and the kids fill it up with shredded lettuce, cheese. I mean, nacho sauce. So they put that on there, and they had salsa. They had chopped onions, tomatoes, and jalapenos to put in there. They just went nuts. I do it at my style. That's been taught to me for the last 40 years. I either use flour or corn tortilla. I have bad teeth, so I use flour. But I prefer using corn tortilla, the soft ones, so I can form it into a taco. And this one is not a Mexican taco. This is more Tex-Mex style or Mex California style because I use flour. Same thing, meat and onions, tomatoes, and peppers. That's a regular street taco. And then I have meat and then lettuce, tomatoes, onions, peppers, cheese. That's American style. Okay, a lot of people ask me questions about my fez. It's a prop. It's not a Shriner's hat. Okay, this button belongs to Just in Time Prepping, Will's channel. He passed away a couple years ago. And I always wear it as a remembrance. Okay? It's a prop, not a Shriner's hat. Okay? I do have a real fez, but I gotta remember where I put it. Okay? From Africa. And that doesn't have the tassel. I have three kinds of fezzes. I have Indonesian, I have Egyptian, and I think I have Moroccan someplace. I like to wear fezzes. That's why a lot of people leave Uncle Alan alone. Okay? Again, with the 50-mile death trap, bugged in, retired or elderly, fixed income, pension, SSIs, savings, no water source, isolated. You know, they're so isolated they don't know what's going on. Okay? So far they found 93 people dead. And people are still saying, it's energy weapons. It's psychops. You're nuts. Burn pattern is wrong for energy weapons. Okay? This is arson. If anybody says that, it's a psychops operation. And we know which three-letter group it is. They ain't covering it up, and I know who started it. So quit it. Okay, a lot of you guys, it's energy weapon. It's going on Rumble and a few other chat rooms. And I keep telling them, no, it's not energy weapons. It's arson. They're trying to put up all these things. You know, it's the underground burning roots. No. Okay? It is arson. Period. It's like the ones in Canada. Well, you know, it's caused by lightning. If that's true, Uncle Alan's the next Super Lotto winner or Powerball winner. That's a bunch of hooey, and we all know it. Even the World Economic Forum, who hired these nuts, Antifa, burned down Canadian forests. It's like me. I have still relatives in Hawaii. We're taking care of it our own way. We don't get 5-0 involved because they're a bunch of help. When's Dan McGarrett was around? It's like Hawaii 5, I'm in the pocket of somebody. We're doing it quietly. Yeah, they're going to see a lot of crushed heads. A lot of old Japanese and a lot of old Hawaiians know what's going on, and we're pissed as hell. And please do not vacation in Maui right now. We're going after arsonists ourselves. We don't need the DOJ, FBI, any of those three-letter idiots. This is family, and this means we're going to get you. Okay? Even when we have to go back to Portland and Seattle and other places where you group and hide, we're going to come and get you. Drag you out and get Hawaiian on your head. Okay? Again, 50-mile death circle. You're not prepared to bug out. All right. My family, not a problem. We all left and we got safe houses and everybody was fine. Everybody else who wasn't was running around with a little carry-on going. My family weren't. We're used to this. Do you have an evacuation plan? Bugging out. Okay? A lot of you guys, I've seen your bug out bags. They suck. All right? And I've seen a couple guys like, yeah, we have our AK and AR and our Mini 14s. And they have a trust rig and they have combat gear. Okay, during an evacuation, it's like, yes, I want to get gunned down by police or National Guard as a nut. All right, there's a time to carry weapons and there's times not to carry weapons. It's like, oh boy. I told them, you have 10 minutes to leave the house. Okay? Don't care. Go. They were dead. I said, it took you 20 minutes. Everybody, including your dog, is dead. All right? They didn't get the van filled up. They didn't get out of time. I timed it. I said, you have to leave the house in 10 minutes. Running in a big circle. By the time they got out of the house, I said, you, your wife, and your 2 kids and the stupid cat and dog is dead. All right? I run my people ragged. Okay? No idea on bugging out. A lot of you don't have a bug out bag or a go bag. I have both. I have a go bag and a bug out bag. Go bag is always first, 15 pounds. Remember that, 15 pounds. I have to write that down. I swear to God. Just without weapons, you're fleeing, not fighting like Rambo or Terminator or stuff. You are fleeing. Okay, go bag, 15 pounds. They have all the lists, and everybody's been doing this. I'm not going to go over it. If you want a go bag list, list it down in the comments. I'm getting tired of it. Bug out bag is a little different. That's for extended. Okay. Like 3 or 4 days or a week. Okay, do you have a safe house? Okay, where you could go? Well, we could go Uncle Johnny's. Or we could go to... Nope, Uncle Alan got the riot shotgun. You're not prepared and you showed up snot nose and says, we got burned out, Uncle Al. Okay, Uncle Alan's going to give you a load of buckshot in the nuts. My family knows that because I don't kid around. They always like panic. Don't shoot us, Uncle Al. Okay, so I shot a couple of you with rock salt. Big deal. You grow out of it. Okay. Do you have a safe house? Do you have an apartment building that you could crash for 30 or 40 days? Or you could do like Uncle Al. I have a hotel and a resort. Okay. Uncle Al might be poor and crazy, but I got style and I got enough points and credits on certain locations at Indian Gambling Casino. They consider me a whale, and I could spend like a nice week there in a suite for free. Okay, because Uncle Al knows the system. This is you. You're at an Indian motel owned by Indians. That's why it smells like curry, and it's a motel. And it's not the most pleasant thing. Uncle Alan used to do that for a long time. 3 to 4 years. It was not pleasant. Okay? I know if you know the people that you always rent out the motels, you get a better room every time. Because they know me and my stripper. And I get a better room and I help out. And I show them tricks and stuff. And I always share a meal with them. Okay, I used to make some really hot, dry Afghan curry and roti. So they're happy as hell to see me. And I get the best room. Nice and clean. Doesn't smell like curry. fresh sheets, not a stained mattress with blood on one side and a dead guy underneath it. No, Uncle Hong gets top-rated rooms that they have scumbag rooms, and they got the top-rated rooms. Top-rated rooms are constant people there that knows the family, that eats with the family. This is why I tell people, share a meal, know the culture, and they trust old Uncle Al. Also, I dated a couple of their daughters, too. Okay? So, you have to pick a choice. Do you have a safe house? Do you have an apartment? Do you have a hotel or a resort to go to? Okay? I always plan everything out, and a lot of you guys going, do. Okay? If you're going to bug out, all right, if it's like run for your life with a go bag, that's it. You flee. Okay? If you have time, like 30 minutes to a day, I would gear up everything and with go bags and the works with not a 3-day supply of food. It'll be a week's supply of food and, write this down, in a tote. Okay, plastic heavy tote. Go see Hubble's cat when he plans a 7-day trip. Same effect. Okay? Do you have cash and funds for the trip? Okay, if it's short term, you want cash and funds. Reason why? ATMs will not be working. Okay, Maui's ATMs all went dead. So if you didn't have cash, you don't eat. At some places, it's still you don't eat. Okay, so you want cash and funding. Only time it didn't work was COVID. All right, if it's a real bad event like Syria, Lebanon, Ukraine, where they're having a civil war, do you have passports and paper? Can you leave the country? And remember, you can't use that country's currency. I don't think a lot of people were taking Ukraine bucks or Syrian dollars or Lebanese marks. Hell no. Nobody's going to touch it. It's like East Germany. Okay? You have a passport. You have your papers. You could set up in another country. I could go back to Japan. I could go to 6 different countries. I have no problems. I have relatives there. All right? There's some places I can't go back because I pissed some people off. All right? Do you know the language? Second language always helps. And do you have a bank account and a business there? Most of my relatives, I started their business, so Uncle Alan doesn't need money. I just go over there and live with my relatives because they owe me money. Everybody owes me money. Okay? So I'm there. So you have to decide on your backup country in case your country goes default, civil war, chaos, alien invasion, zombies, you name it. So do you have a backup country? A lot of you don't. Okay? Uncle Alan just picks up his bags and got his go bag and his vest, and I'll put my, my bug out bag in one of my trunks and go to the airport. Oh, I'm going camping because I always register everything through TSA, and they gave me a list what I can or can't carry on my go bag. And rest goes into my camping gear, which is sealed and approved by TSA, and I'm off to a new location, a new identity, a new business, probably get a new wife and a new house. All right? A lot of you can't do that. Do you have the skills to start a new life? Can you bring something to benefit you? World War II, they had a lot of refugees that brought gold, silver, jewels, a lot of jewelry, and gemstones. And that's another thing. A lot of people escaped in 1936 to 1938 away from Nazi Germany. A lot of people didn't. And we know what happened to 6 million Jews. Okay? So, bugging out and relocating. This is Fernando's second book. You should get it and read it. What to do is staying is not an option. Okay, it's going to be listed down below. Reason why you want this book: a lot of people make mistakes and wait too long until the last minute. Then you die. All right? You have to do dry runs. You have to figure out for 3 days. Okay? If it's a 10-minute drill, get out of the house. Is it a we have time, we can leave type of drill? Or can you have to go to another country? I'll let you think about it. Long live the Republic. God bless. Grow a garden this year. Be a nice person. Have dinner with a friend. Check out Idaho Garden Girl. They're going to have fun. Check out Mountain Grandma. And also check out Sassy Gal Prepping. I keep telling people watch the skies, and they kind of always look at me like, duh. All right, folks. I'll catch you later. Good night. God bless. And hope you make it tomorrow. Bye now.